what's up, everyone? TJM, TJM, TJ, TJM, TG, TJ. I'm always flipping that up. So, y'all, how y'all doing? Hope everything is well. Today, I'm just gonna be coming at you guys with another self-improvement video. Just gonna be talking about surrounding yourself with the right people. Now, what I mean by surrounding yourself with the right people just means, keeping those around you accountable, keeping yourself accountable, having those people that you surround yourself with holding you accountable to a certain standard of living that you want to keep yourself to. And that really just means surrounding yourself with like-minded people who are thinking the same way you are, thinking positively as you are, not surrounding with someone who's going to bring you down to possibly their level or to a standard of level that you don't exactly want to be at. Now, why is this important? This is important because the people you surround yourself with, the things you surround yourself with, the social media you engage in, all these kind of are related to how you act, how you portray yourself, what you think is acceptable, what you think is funny, your humor. You're probably going to think more things are funny if your friends think they're funny, right? If your friends think saying some certain lingo or whatever is more funny, you're just generally going to adapt to that kind of humor, right? And that's what makes you laugh. That's just what makes you kind of move. And you don't really think about it too much. You kind of subconsciously, think on these kind of things. What is funny? What is not? Is this girl hot? Sometimes you think like, will my friends think this girl is hot? You know what I'm saying? You kind of think a lot of things kind of based on the people around you. And that's not a bad thing. That can be a very good thing. But that's why it depends heavily on who you surround yourself with. So let's continue this. Surrounding yourself with bad people. Why is this bad? Well, first of all, they're going to bring you down. They're going to promote bad things that are not exactly beneficial for you. They're going to bring bad thoughts that you probably wouldn't have even thought about. A lot of times I see when I'm on campus, just kind of walking around, I see people who I think, okay, well, this guy could probably improve if he did this, this, and this. Maybe if you cut his hair, maybe if you went to the gym, maybe if you, ate a little bit less, maybe if you, studied more, this kind of thing, right? And then I look at the people they're walking around with. They kind of look like the same type of people, you know what I'm saying? They kind of fit into the same category. And this is not to be, subjective, mean, or anything. I'm just talking straight up, right? So the 20, 30 people who are probably going to watch the video, I'm just talking straight up. Interpret this as you will. What I'm saying is when I see people who I think are struggling, or if they don't think they're struggling, maybe in my standards, not living up to a standard of living that I find acceptable, and then I find them surrounding themselves with other people who are kind of living the same way, I say, okay, well, let's think. It makes sense, right? I mean, you're surrounding yourself with people who you think are cool. Okay, I'm having fun with this guy. Let's hop on the game. Let's do this. Okay, we both have C's in class. Cool. We didn't want to go to school. Our parents wanted us to go to school. We're doing mediocre in school. We're still having fun. We don't have to worry about any bills or anything. They're living at a mediocre type of living because they see that their friends think it's okay, so they think it's okay. So as long as they can engage with their friends and the activities that they both think is okay, then they think it is okay. However, because they're not surrounding themselves with people who think differently outside the box themselves, they're not going to be able to think outside the box themselves, right? If I'm surrounded with, yes men who are constantly hyping me up, constantly saying, oh yeah, you got it, man, you're doing the right thing, then I'm never going to look at ways to benefit, to contribute to my well-being, to, evolve myself, to do better for myself. If everyone is saying I look good, and it's kind of like the whole, body positivity thing. Oh, you go queen, slay, you look beautiful, right? When these are overweight ass women who no one is going to want to fuck, you feel me? when these girls, these friends who are saying positive things towards these people, themselves would never want to look like that person. You'll see people not to take shots, I'm taking shots. People who be like, oh, Lizzo's beautiful. They would not want to look like Lizzo though. Why? Because they don't think it's beautiful. You see what I'm saying? There's that beauty standard as well. So you don't want to surround yourself with yes men. You want to surround yourself with people who are going to hold you accountable, because that can help you get better. Myself, I like to surround myself with people who I think are going to be successful, or at least have some form of attribute that I find, entertaining, useful, those kind of things. If I have a friend who's a gym bro, my benefit from him is going to be, lifting, motivating me to lift my weights. He's strong. I want to get stronger. I'm saying? We're both motivating each other lifting weights. Now imagine if you had a gym bro who just chilled on his phone, didn't really lift the weights too much, was kind of just fucking around. Oh man, let's skip cardio, let's skip chest day or whatever. Skipping chest day is ludicrous, first of all. But imagine that situation. You wouldn't want to work out with him because it's Like, what the fuck? You're killing the vibe, my guy. You're killing the vibe, right? And you don't want someone to kill the vibe. You want someone that's gonna bring the vibe up. Like, let's fucking hit this shit. Let's, get this last rep, lightweight type shit. That's what you want. You want someone who's gonna push you and better yourself. Even if you're not thinking, okay, this guy's gonna make me better this kind of way. That person is motivating you to push towards those kind of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might not be thinking, okay, if I work out with this guy, I'm gonna have this much muscle mass in like 5 months. You're not thinking like that. But those great workouts that you guys are having, are gonna push you to that kind of positive upward trend. That is very beneficial. So what I'm saying is, surround yourself with people that, are gonna be very beneficial for you to succeed. Like, I don't want people around me, like, okay, you're funny, right? But you kind of suck at everything else. I can find me someone who's, probably better at these things and is funny. And this does not mean, the way I worded it probably was not the greatest. This does not just mean like drop your friends for people who you think are better than them. That's not what that means. You're friends with the people you are because of certain reasons, right? If you hold, memories with them, moments, whatever, those kind of things, relationships, friendships, those are things you can't just break just because someone is lacking. What I'm saying is, you can take those friends and try to help them upheld themselves. You can all collectively work together to better yourselves. If you see someone lacking, oh, he's not hitting the gym, fuck him. I'm trying to hit the gym. He's not doing that shit. This nigga's holding me back. Chill out, bro. You can hit the gym together. Try to help him in the gym. That's all that is. It doesn't just mean dropping the person. Now, if you want to engage less with them, go ahead. If you have a different, mindset, a different goal in mind, then that's cool. You can go one path, they can go one path, but it does not mean you need to have, negative feelings towards this person. You can still be cool. You can still, yo, how you doing, man? You want to hang out, want to play ball? Cool. It does not mean you got to be fucking best friends or lovers or some shit, my nigga. You don't got to have like the perfect relationship. Just be cool on a level of terms that you both are cool with. Now, what I would recommend, as I just said, is help both of you help yourselves up. A collective of friend groups help yourselves up. Now imagine one person, you're collectively thinking in your bed, right? Damn, bro, I wasted my fucking day today. What the fuck am I gonna do tomorrow to make more money? What am I gonna do tomorrow to, do better? What am I gonna do tomorrow to, achieve my goals and that kind of stuff? That's one person. That's you by yourself. Now imagine you had a collective of 5 people thinking about that. 6 people, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe even 2. Imagine you all come together collectively, think about that. Maybe even if it's on like 10 minutes a day. If you're all thinking, that's five minds compared to 1. You could all bring up creative ideas. You could all help each other positively. If my friend, I have friends who communicate me when they really need help. Sometimes, I won't talk to them on the daily. There'll be some friends who call me out of the blue once every like 3 months. But I know, like, I can show them the same energy, and I know that they're calling me for a certain reason. We both have each other. We both have value in each other's relationship. You need to have value in a relationship, otherwise your relationship is nothing. As I said before, if the value is humor, interaction, just you just know the person for a long time. If the value is knowledge, education, someone to turn to, it can be many things. But as I said, there's like many people who just come to me. I haven't seen them in a while. It's like, how you doing? Let me get straight to this. I'm here to help you out. That's all it is. There's value in that conversation. I'm helping him think better. I'm helping him as a helping mind. We can both think together to maybe solve a problem. He's surrounded, I'm surrounding myself with people who I think are going to help me when I have a problem. He surrounded himself with me because he thinks I have value. If I had no value, he wouldn't have called me. She wouldn't have called me. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't need help at that time. Like if they needed help and I had no value, they wouldn't have called me. The reason they called me was because I had value. And they surrounded themselves with me because I have value. That's the thing. You want to have value. And when you have valuable people together in a friend group, valuable things are outputted, right? You input value, you output, you can input value, input hard work, input, true love, brotherly love, showing realness to one another. You can, surround yourself with all these attributes in people, and you can output greatness. You can all become successful. You can all have bad bitches if you want to have bad bitches, nigga. You can all bench 2 plates, and that's all it is. Just stay together with your people, surround yourself with great people, make the people you already surround yourself with greater as well. Positively think together as a whole. Don't put each other down. Keep those friends that you've had for many years as your friends, because it's hard to find real people and loyal people in this time of day and just time in general, right? So surround yourself with those people, keep true to yourselves, show love, show positivity, push yourselves through, whether that means, maybe saying not the nicest things, because sometimes you can't say the nicest things. We don't want to be yes men. We want to be successful men. And that's all I got to say. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Have a nice one. Peace.